Hello. Today I'll be showing you some of the different items that I got from our trip to Melbourne. For Americans, that's Melbourne, and for Australians, that's Melbourne. So I'm gonna show you some of the goodies that we got today. I didn't get them today, I got them last week. And I will attach a short little video of the pants as well, but I wanted to wash them because I was doing laundry today, so I thought I would wash those. But there's some lovely orange pants that are in the washer right now. But this is all we got from Melbourne. Here's my little stack. It's not a ton. I was trying to be reasonable and not get a lot because I tend to go overboard when I'm buying stuff for souvenirs, because I get excited and I want stuff. But I already got a lot of stuff over Easter break, like a lot of gifts for people. So this was more just stuff that caught my eye. We were only there for 5 days. 4 days. There was a whole story with basically our plane back got canceled because it was flooding. And so we couldn't get home, and we had to divert and take a plane to a different location where we could then get a train home, but then the trains weren't running all the way home, and so then we had to transfer to a bus and then another bus. It was just a whole thing. Basically, we were supposed to get home at like 9 a.m. and we got home at 10 p.m. on the same day. Luckily, the same day, because I left my laptop at home, and so that would have not been very fun. And yeah, I wouldn't have been able to like work on any homework, especially my assignment that was due yesterday, which I did get done. We did. So let's start off with what's in my little I love books bag. I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, it looks like I didn't combine stuff into this book, or into this bag. So this was from a place called Book Grocer, down in Melbourne on Queen Street. So I bought this. It was on markdown for a lovely $3. It's called The Movie Teller. Apparently it's a major film now. I thought it looked interesting. It was only $3. And it was small, which is good for traveling, and it has really short chapters, which intrigue me. Like, that's chapter 24, just that page, and I was like, what? So I still need to read through it and see if I actually like the book, but it seems interesting. Yeah, so we'll read this. We'll see how I like it. I'll update you in the description of this video when I finish reading it, and I'll let you know my thoughts. And then I got another book. So here's the fun thing. I originally got Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, because it was like $10. I was like, oh, sweet. But then I was checking out and I saw this book, which caught my eye. It was facing up like this, so you could only see the rind, not the rind, the binding, I guess. And I was like, ooh, that looks cool. And so I was checking out, and I kept being like, should I actually get this Jane Austen book, or should I get this book? Because this looks really interesting. And I've already watched the movie Pride and Prejudice. And I feel like, I'm trying to remember if I know I have some Jane Austen books at home, so I'm trying to remember if I already have Pride and Prejudice. I know I already have Sense and Sensibility, but I can't remember if I have Pride and Prejudice. And then I was thinking about it, and I was like, I can get Pride and Prejudice anywhere. This looks like a really cool book, and I looked it up on the internet, and it's like double the price everywhere else, so yeah. It's called The Nation of Plants, A Radical Manifesto for Humans. It's by Stefano Mancuso. And basically the whole Oh, it was translated from Italian as well. Basically, the whole concept of it is that it's basically teaching us how to live like plants, kind of. I only read like a part of the introduction, so I'm gonna be real, I don't know what it's about fully, but it's like it's treating plants as a nation in and of themselves. So it seems really cool, and I'm glad I got it. I will have to read this when I have some free time, when I'm feeling burnt out from homework. But yep, The Nation of Plants. It's really nice. It's got this very brat back, which I was like obsessed with. And there's just like, it's so cute, and like all the like, I love it. It's so precious. This is gonna be a coffee table book, I feel. Yeah, it's really small, so like it's not like amazing for coffee table book, but like it's still decent. Okay, so those are my 2 books that I got. This is just a map of the botanical gardens in Melbourne. We didn't get to like explore a whole lot because this was on our last day that we were visiting this, and everything closes so early. Everything closes at 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock, so it's really hard to get to see everything, especially if you're like really tired and you wake up at like 10 and half your day is gone. But that's the other thing, everything doesn't even open till 10. Anyway, so yeah, I just picked up this little map thing. We still got lost, even with a map. It's very confusing in there, but there's just this gorgeous little map. And yeah, it was pretty peaceful, pretty nice. There's a lot of just like, it's a lot of just these winding paths, and so you don't know what's coming up next. And also the signage is a little confusing. I was trying to see Guilfoyle's volcano. Excuse my pronunciation on that because I don't actually know how it's pronounced, but they said that I was gonna be able to see Guilfoyle's volcano, which is down here at the corner, but all the signs kept like pointing me different directions. Like we came in here by the observatory and we walked over, and then we did this like Australian forest walk, and then we walked past this lake, and then it told us to go this way for the volcano, which is not right. The volcano's this way. And then we went up here, and then we went over here, and then here. And yeah, so we didn't even really like explore up here, or although we passed it on our way back. We had to walk back because this bus stop is not real. And we missed the bus. So yeah, that was a little unfortunate. So we missed some of these, and some stuff was closed. I'm hoping that Guilfoyle's volcano wasn't that cool and that I can just like look it up online, but oh well. That was just the map that I got at Royal Botanic Gardens in Melbourne. Here's some playing cards that I got. They're just some like cheap little $4 playing cards from the souvenir shop. You know, Joker as hell. And it's a licensed reproduction of Aboriginal art. It says Camilla Roy Rarities. So yeah, I liked the design. The little turtles are cute. I was debating between this one, or there was another set that was kind of cute, and it was like Australia, like an outline of Australia on like a white card. It's like Australia, and then it had words with like all the cities and like places that you want to visit, but I don't know. My friend got that one because she said she'd get the one that I decided against. But I like the turtles. The turtles are cute. I bought them so that we could play if we got bored at the airport or something. Not that I thought we were gonna be at the airport all day, but yeah, then we never did, so I just had them. She was like, that's so sad. I was playing, like, that's so like child to like be playing cards at the airport. I'm like, you know what, you're right. You are right. Anywho, so in addition to the pants that I got, when we saw that op shop and we went inside, it was called Sacred Heart Mission. I think it was in the Fitzroy area of Melbourne. I saw this cute, like, belt thing on, it was with like the necklaces, but I thought this would make such a cute little like belt. It's definitely like handmade, but I love the little beads, and they're like hand painted, and they have little flowers on them, and then they're wooden flowers here, and it's just so gorgeous and so cute. I kind of love. It was only $6, which I know is a lot. But you gotta think, the conversion, subtract about 1/3, so it's only $4. So we're chilling. $4 for this, yeah. I'll have to like retie the ends because these little guys are like coming apart, but she's super cute. I think I could wear her really loose with like a cute like brown or orange outfit, or even like a white or black, just depending on the vibes. I think it's very playful and adds like a fun little accessorizing moment. So here are the pants that I got from the thrift store. They're super cute. They were $18 AUD. They have these super cute long pockets that are really nice and big, and they have decent back pockets too, and they fit really nicely. I love the white detailing on these pants. I just think it adds so much, and I think it'd be really cute to wear with a bodysuit that's white or cream, and it's great for a little professional look as well. I just think they're super gorgeous. There is a little stain on them, so I need to wash those. So I'm gonna take them to the washer right now. But yeah, they're really gorgeous. And then these are all from, well, they're not all from the same place, but this bag is holding everything else. They came with a little stamp sticker thing on front, which got really screwed up in my tote bag. So, also it says Sydney Opera House. They're obsessed with Sydney in Melbourne. Like, what the heck? We're not even there. We're not even in the same state. Crazy. Okay. So, first of all, I got this little pen at the mall. This is gonna be a gift for a friend. It's a capybara pen, or pencil, sorry, because it comes with lead. But he's so cute. He's sitting on the back. There were a lot of cute pens at this store, but I couldn't bring myself to pay like $6 per pen, so I think this was like $3 maybe, $3.50. But it's so cute. It's a little capybara, and I like his little butt on the lead holder. Look at him. Anyway, what's that? 0.5 lead. I also got this hat badge. It's a wombat. Some love for the wombat. He's like a little bear, but like tiny, but scary. Anyway, and then I also got some postcards. There's this really cute store we went into. So this postcard says, "Meet me in Melbourne. Every day is a coffee day. Designed and printed in Melbourne," and it has this super cute little coffee shop. I love it. They love their little coffee culture. And then on the back it just has your space for you to write your little letter. I don't think I'll send it as a postcard. I think I'll just like send it to somebody when I get back. But yeah, that's that. And then this is the other postcard I got. It says, "Life goes on," also designed and printed in Melbourne. And it has little penguins, because you can see penguins in Melbourne at St. Kilda, which we did not go to because it was incredibly cold, and we also ran out of time, but we ended up skipping it. We wouldn't have been able to like go see the penguins anyway, or any of the like stuff that's on the Great Ocean Road, I think it was called. simply because we didn't have a car, and so it would have taken like 2 hours to get there, and that was not the vibe. But yeah, this cute little postcard with the little penguins. Penguin parade as heck. I love their balloons. I don't know why this guy didn't get a balloon. He's holding a little ice cream cone instead of a balloon. Silly little guy. Maybe he dropped his balloon and they gave him an ice cream cone to make up for it. Anyway, that was that. And then this one came a little apart. The little ribbon attached to it came apart. Denny, Australia is what it says. Has a little kangaroo and a little koala. But this just like ties on the end of this bag, which has a little echidna on it. So cute. I love the texture of this bag. It's so cute. I do fear that this little like applique, whatever, will come off if I try to wash it. So spot cleaning only. Oh, it's Danny, Australia. Okay, Danny. It says Danny. There we go. But yeah, it just connects onto here. It's super satisfying zipper, and just overall super cute. It's got the nice like canvas inside. Fun fact about echidnas and why I'm like obsessed right now is we saw an echidna when we were hiking. We went to Dandenong Ranges National Park, and there was an echidna just like in the woods, like getting some grub on the side of the trail, because we were walking and we didn't even notice anything, and then all of a sudden we see something like move on the side of the trail, and I was like, oh, and I was like, oh my god, that's a being. There's a being there. Lo and behold, echidna. And he was like really nice and hidden, and then we were just standing on the trail watching him, and he slowly got like more and more like, he was just, I think he thought we left or something, or he just didn't care anymore, and he's just like, I'm hungry. But he was just digging through this like log, because I think they eat bugs or like ants or stuff. He has like a little tongue that comes out of this little part. His claws, crazy. His claws were ripping that thing apart. But then he just like has these cute little eyes and these cute little tongue that sticks out, and he's like bloop, 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 bloop. But yeah, he was really cute. I got some videos. He's so baby. I was a little freaked out at first because his claws do look crazy. His claws look like they could mess me up. But he was cute, and he was just chilling. And then we passed an older Australian lady, and she was like, oh, I was expecting to just see lyrebirds on the side. I didn't expect to see an echidna. I was like, are they like chill? Are they gonna hurt us? And she was like, oh, they're chill. But my son had one in his yard he was trying to get rid of, and he like couldn't get him out of the ground because he was like really dug in. But I guess they don't like, their quills are kind of like hedgehog or porcupine-esque, but then this is like anteater vibes, so it's like a mix of that. It's probably like the size of like a raccoon or a skunk, and then it's giving hedgehog / porcupine, but then also anteater. So yeah, I just like this bag because he's so baby girl. There were also some bags of some really stupid looking emus. I did not get them because I don't actually need them, but they were very silly. My friend got some. She got some smaller bags for her sisters. But yeah. Speaking of echidnas, this is from a different haul. I got this little finger puppet when I was in Dungog. He's really stupid and really silly, but he's so cute. He's so baby. But yeah, this is the echidna in like round form, 3D. But this is also not biblically accurate. But so yeah, in total we only got a few things. We got some postcards. We got Miss Echidna, got the little pencil, little hat badge, Got this gorgeous, gorgeous belt that is so fun and cute. Got the map from the Botanical Gardens. We got the 2 books, Nation of Plants and Movie Teller. And then the pants, the orange pants that I showed you. So overall, not that much. I was trying to limit my spending this trip because I spent a lot over Easter break and I do not have that much money left because I do not have a job here. RIP being in Australia. So I think overall I spent probably like $50, maybe a bit more. And then obviously like we spent money on food, but we didn't pay for any like museums or anything, just like transit and then food. So it was our budget vacation, but I still think I got a lot of cute stuff from it, and I got a few last little gifts for people. I don't know if I'm gonna give this as a gift or if I'm gonna keep it. I haven't decided yet. But she's super cute, and I just like could not resist. And my friend was getting like 3 bags, and I was like, I can't just like leave with no bag, and so I got a bag. And this was at the same place as the postcards. I saw the postcards at the checkout, and I was like, oh, these are so cute. Because oftentimes, I don't know if you guys feel this way, but when I go into these souvenir shops in Australia, all of them are the same. They're all these like cheaply made things that are like made by like a 3-year-old in a sweatshop. And like, I'm not trying to support that. I did support it with the deck of cards that I also got. Oops. But like, that was the only thing on this trip, in the hat batch, I guess. But I just like feel so bad buying those. You'll see in my New Zealand and Queensland trip haul from Easter that I did end up getting a lot of stuff from those shops, but like coming here, I feel like there's just like not enough need for me to get more of that stuff. Like, it's so cheaply made, like I just don't need it. I'd rather get stuff that like is unique, and so like all of this stuff was so unique. The postcards were actually cute, because some of those postcards in the souvenir shops are like actually so ugly. I don't want them. They're ugly, but these are cute. So yeah, thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this little haul. Just let me know what your thoughts are. I hope you enjoyed this little haul, and I hope it inspires you to go to Melbourne. Even though I didn't get a lot of stuff, it's because I was living in the moment. My friend got some cute stuff. She got a little kookaburra keychain, which she's gonna cut the keychain off and give to me because she doesn't want the keychain. And she got some of these bags too. Overall, it was a good trip. And yeah, I hope you decide to come to Melbourne. Maybe, I think I'm gonna move there, maybe in the future. It's so cute. It reminds me of home. It actually has seasons. It's like a place in Australia with seasons, which is crazy. The leaves were turning red in the national park, which was so crazy. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye. Dinosaur butt.